away all of your true freedoms as a human being or whatever. Like, a person like me, I would want to leave the United States due to the way that I live. Because I was forced here. I was forced to live here. And it's like, I would want to leave the United States because I feel like it's the most corrupt land. Because it's made to trap the citizens of, and it's made to enslave us, basically. Because once you get them going or whatever the case is, you start to, like, the barter system and all of those things, we can no longer use those things freely. We can't make it. It's like basically they trap us though. Like, you work a job or whatever, say you trying to escape America because this is a trap. You start saving up, you start hustling, doing whatever you gotta do. If you selling squares, if you washing cars, if you working a job right now, you get to start to save up so you can escape, so you can get freedom and go to a community that's better fit for you in the way that you live. Like, I like smoking marijuana and I like drinking. I don't really like working jobs and stuff like that because it feel like I give another man too much power over me and things of those nature. So it's like, I would want to go to a community where I can build my home ground up. You see what I'm saying? And have livestock and all of that stuff right there at my disposal. You see what I'm saying? So I don't have to go to the store to actually feed my family or whatever the case is with a cotton resource. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I want you to go back into that, what you were saying about how you feel they stole our our religion, I mean.
Oh, how they stole our religion? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's common sense though. But it's like,
go back to what you were saying.
But they don't understand it. To get back towards that, they don't even really understand religion because they don't really believe in spirituality or whatever the case is. They just believe in the flesh.
Who is that?
I'm talking about white people in general. They believe in flesh. They believe in physical things. You see what I'm saying? They like physical things. You know, they cheat on their wives and they take them diamond rings afterwards, and their wives be cool with it afterwards because, oh, you care about me because you bought me a diamond, which was a resource that was actually a free resource that was given to us by the earth, or whatever the case is, and then they take and put a monetary value to it. And you see, they don't really care about the spiritual side of things. They just care about, you know, oh, it's physical, I can see it, alright, ooh, I believe in it. But deep down inside, they robbed us for everything. You know, I'm tired of talking now though, but it's like
they never had a religion, you see.
They didn't. They never had religion. When they were living in Caucasus Mountains, they were literally cave people. You see what I'm saying? And we had irrigational systems, and we had written languages, and we had all of that stuff already for millenniums and millenniums and centuries before they even had that. You see what I'm saying? We've been had these things. We've been adapted to our agriculture. We've been adapted to agriculture. All of those different things. And they came into our communities and they started to basically remake what we already had invented. And still basically still a credit for it also.
Right.
And that's the same thing they do. They did it with everything. That's the same way they remake our music. They take the songs and they'll hear the songs over here and they'll have somebody else redo it and remake the songs, whatever the case is, the same way they remade our books, our Bibles and our Qurans and all of those things that we had from, because the first actual Bible was actually from Africa. I forgot what it was, and one of my friends actually showed me one of them, and it showed you how they had the black man standing under the tree, and there was a black woman standing under the tree, and there was an apple tree. And it actually tells you the original Genesis in the book. You see what on the front of the book, it was just a book of Genesis. Mm-hmm. And it's like, these are things that they don't really take into our communities to show our people in our community because they want us to be undereducated about the situation. because it's all about making us self-hate ourselves. It's about self-hate. If you really pay attention, they teach us about self-hate. They don't want us to have no type of value for ourselves. They want us to only believe in monetary value. It's to the point where now you will basically step over a homeless man in the street and kick him while he down or whatever the case is over money, not even thinking about the fact that this is actually a human being and a part of society. This is somebody's father, or this is somebody's uncle or somebody's brother.
And at the time, that's his fucking home.
And at the time, he be in his home or whatever the case is, and this is what they do to disrespect us and make us value money more than we value ourselves. It's written all through it, and all through history. It all dates back. You see what I'm saying? Everything dates back to Africa first. And I know it sounds crazy, but it all dates back to Africa. Everything.
I guess that's why they call it the motherland.
It all dates back to Africa, and they hate that because now.
Goofy, man. I was just ready to get out of there when they go far on my soul.
But they hate it.
That's crazy.
What?
I had to swallow one of these.